All right, folks, welcome back to another edition of Dr. Delay. Yeah, I'm doing 2 games tonight, though. If you're probably tuning in, you're like, well, I mean, I don't care, or I have no idea what you're talking about. That's okay. I just finished up the Pirates and the Cardinals. That was fantastic. Oh, man, what a game that was. Pirates walking it off in the 8th. But, yeah, again, you guys, I don't even know why I'm talking about that. I'm here to do the Giants and the Diamondbacks NL West battle here. 2 teams that are very much alive in this thing, very much competing for wildcard spots, as the Dodgers seem to just be pulling away. As you're looking there at the screen, 53 and 32, they don't seem to be slowing down. These 2 teams, though, sadly have. Giants are 3-7 in their last 10. The Diamondbacks 5-5. They've been pretty much around 500 the entire season. Of course, since the Diamondbacks are home tonight, they're going to be pitching first. So let's look at that. The starting pitcher, Zach Gallen. He is 5-9 on the season, 5.75 ERA, a whip of a 1.41. So, again, really the Pirates. The Diamondbacks pitching has just not been good this year. You can see normally not even close to that. Last few years, actually, really solid. Really solid, but that's, again, not the case this year for the Diamondbacks. Leading off for the Giants, as we're about to be having first pitch in just a few moments, Mike Yastrzemski. He is batting .244, OPS of .724, 7 home runs, and 27 RBIs, as we are about to be underway in Arizona. As Gallen delivers, that's going to be in there for a called strike, as we are underway officially in Arizona. 0-1 count to Yastrzemski as Gallen delivers. That's going to be in there for a called strike. You might see that I have a poll in the comment section below. Who's winning tonight? Diamondbacks and Giants. Both votes going to the Diamondbacks. Look at that. Here's the 0-2. That's going to be popped up, but yet that one is going to go out of play. So 0-2 count here for Yastrzemski. As Gallen delivers the 0-2, that's going to be chopped foul. So once again, 0-2 here for Yastrzemski. Try to get those stats on the screen. Here's the 0-2. That's going to be outside, ball 1. So 1-2 count for Yastrzemski. There we go. Feel like that looks the most appealing maybe on the screen. I don't know. Here's the 1-2. Checked his swing, and he did not go. Breaking ball in the dirt. So Yastrzemski staying alive here. 2-2 count. For Yastrzemski. Gallen delivers the 2-2. That's once again fouled back. So look at that. A little bit of a battle here to start off this game. Gallen already at 7 pitches. Ramos is on deck. He's been a really big, really the best player for the Giants this year as far as at the plate, even in the outfield. As here's the 2-2. That's going to be hit past the second baseman. So Yastrzemski leads off the game with a single. I still have Brendan Donovan clicked up here. All right. That's going to bring up Heliot Ramos. I can't really pronounce that first name. I guess I got to listen in. Ramos is at the plate. He's batting .275. OPS of .805, 13 home runs, and 44 RBIs. Ramos. Here's the pitch. That's right down the middle for a called strike. Again, the commentator, I think every time I try to listen to the Giants commentator, he never actually pronounces Ramos' first name. So that's why I don't know. I've done the Giants now. This is my 10th game, as that's going to be in there for a called strike. Arizona is 4-4 when I call a game for them. San Francisco 3-6. 0-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. So down goes Ramos, and that'll bring up the star acquisition for the Giants. Rafael Devers batting .261, OPS of .869, 17 home runs and 63 RBIs. So I got to make a change here for a game that, again, just finished, Pirates and Cardinals. Here's the pitch. That's going to be low for ball one. Pirates now 15-16 when I call a game for them. Look at that. 1-0 count for Devers. As Gallen delivers, that's going to be in the dirt, ball two. So 2-0 count for Devers. Yastrzemski leading off, getting the single, Ramos striking out. And now we're at a 2-0 count for Devers. Here's Gallen. Looks over at first, sets, and fires. That's going to be outside, ball three. Gallen kind of pitching around Devers. All right, Gallen sets. Infield is shifted very far to the right as he had the green light as he fouls this one back. Three and one count. Gallen looking over at first. Sets. And delivers. And that's once again fouled back. Gallen, not really missing many bats so far. A lot of foul balls, just staying alive. Three and two as Devers steps back in. Gallen sets. And a pickoff attempt, but Yastrzemski is back safe and sound. 3 and 2. Gallen sets and delivers. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Throw to second, and the ball is off its line as Yastrzemski is in safe and sound. It may have actually hit Yastrzemski. I'm not too sure. I'd like to see the replay. Maybe Yastrzemski's asking for time, and I don't know. It looks like he's shaken up a little bit. So he's got Devers. No, it didn't actually hit Yastrzemski. Just went off the glove. All right, so that's going to bring up Wilmer Flores. I don't know why I can't say that. Batting .244, OPS of .709, 11 home runs, and 55 RBIs. Yastrzemski, I think, got some dirt in his eye. So, Toby McGuire definitely doing some damage here to Yastrzemski. And it looks like we actually have a little bit of a delay here, so bear with me, folks. Again, if you're wondering who the heck I am, that's a fair question. I'm Dr. Delay. Been doing games for a while since opening day. And again, fair question to ask. Like, I'm a Pirates fan, but I bounce around Major League Baseball. This is actually my 9th game doing the Diamondbacks this year. You guys are 4-4, whereas the Giants, this is my 10th game doing them. I do a lot of NL West, a lot of NL West subscribers to the channel, and that's kind of why I focus on your guys' division a lot. So that's why I'm doing this game. I feel like it's the best of both worlds. Just called Pirates Cardinals. I'm kind of warming up the voice for football season. I'll be doing a lot of double headers there as we're back into action as Gallen sets and fires. That's going to be a breaking ball low for ball one. And I'll get more into that a little bit later if you're still with me. 1-0 count to Flores. Runner on second. He's looking back. Gallen delivers. That's going to be hit to shallow right center field, and the right fielder makes the catch. I couldn't tell you who that is for out number 3. So we head to the bottom of the first. Nothing doing for the Giants. Again, if you like what you see, folks, definitely like and subscribe. Again, it's fair if you're like, who the heck is that guy? Why is a Pirates fan doing this game? Believe it or not, I've been doing you guys every now and then I get you guys on a stream. Do again a lot of Giants games, especially as of late. Diamondbacks did you guys a lot earlier in the year. Did that epic game. If you're a Diamondbacks fan, you probably remember that comeback in the ninth. That was fun. There's Diamondbacks, Giants, Again, been bouncing around Major League Baseball. It is mostly Pirates, but I do bounce around to you guys a lot. Again, a lot of subscribers to the channel that are fans of the NL West. So if you're not subscribed, definitely consider subscribing. Hopefully I can win you over with my play-by-play tonight. And you might have seen the football, and again, I mentioned that earlier. I'm a big football fan. We'll be doing a lot of football. I'm a Steelers fan, but you guys will definitely have a lot of, pool on this channel. I'll be putting up polls for football games, and you guys will be voting on for college and NFL games for me to call. So, yeah, I'll be doing my Steelers, but then in that afternoon window, which I know a lot of NL West fans are fans of NFL West teams, you guys will play in that window. So you guys will be voting on Week 1, Tennessee, Denver, San Francisco, Seattle, Detroit, Green Bay, Houston, or Los Angeles. So if that sounds good, definitely hit that subscribe button. Baylor, how's it going? I don't know if this is the same Baylor that I've really never spoken to for college football, but how's it going? This is how I look like. So there you go. Pitching for the Giants, this is Hayden Birdsong. He is 3-2 on the season, ERA of a 4.13, whip of a 1.38, and he will face Geraldo Perdomo. He is batting .262, OPS of 773, 9 home runs, 58 RBIs. Here's the pitch. That is low for ball 1. Doctor, I've got to hand it to you. The stats on the screen are superb, and do you have a relationships tab? Relationships tab? I have no idea. That's going to be popped up, shallow left field, and that is caught for out number 1 by Ramos. No, I do not. I need to actually, I think I know what you're talking about now. Baseball players' relationships, yeah. No, there are some players that are related, and it'll tell me. Like Yastrzemski showed his stuff there. Marte is batting .300, OPS of 994, 17 home runs, and 37 RBIs. Yeah. With relative questions, that's going to be in there for a called strike. Pirates never losing again. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. As that's going to be also taken for a called strike. Giants fan, thank you for stopping by. For number 4, yeah, again, feel free to like and subscribe if you like what you see, folks. Thank you, Giants fan. That is she's a fan of Rising Rhino. If you like football, definitely check out Rising Rhino. He's a big football fan. Doing a lot of Canadian and European League. His Birdsong delivers. That's going to be outside, ball 1. So 1-2 count here to Marte. 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Nobody on. How's it going? It's going good. Here's the 1-2. That's chopped foul. Just covered the Pirates Cardinals. Doing double duty back-to-back, trying to warm up the voice. Because we're getting to football season. I'll be doing at least 2 football games every single Saturday and Sunday. Up to 4 on Saturday, potentially. So I got to get that voice warmed up. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out of the ball in the dirt. So down goes Ketel Marte. That'll bring up Pavin Smith. He's batting .260, OPS of 816, 8 home runs, 28 RBIs. How are you doing, by the way, Giants fan? Again, thank you for stopping by. I do appreciate it. It really do helps me out a lot. And the pitch is in there for a called strike. 97 miles per hour on the outside corner. Here's the 0-1. That's going to be upstairs, ball 1. I like Birdsong moving fast. That's what I like to see. Yeah, a lot of action. Not a lot of dead time. 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. That's going to be outside, ball 2. Have a great stream. All right, thank you. Thank you very much. I'll have to check. I don't know. I don't think Rising and Rhino is streaming tonight. I'll have to check him out, though. 2-1. That's going to be in there for a called strike. I need to talk to him about a few things. I need to ask for some YouTuber advice. 2-2. Here's the pitch. That's going to be outside, ball 3. Total games played approximately 330. Giants wins. 182 Diamondbacks wins. Not too sure if I follow there, Sean. Three and two, Birdsong delivers. That's going to be hit to left, and that's going to go foul. Count is still 3-2. Three and two. Here's the pitch. That's a swing and a miss. He struck him out. Down goes Smith as we head to the top of the second. Your score 0-0. Once again, if you like what you see, folks, definitely like and subscribe. I've been doing this since opening day. Bounce around MLB. Of course, I mainly do Pirates, but I do Giants and Diamondbacks a lot, believe it or not. This is my 10th Giants game, and this is my 9th Diamondbacks game. So I do, again, I show a lot of love to the NL West because, well, the subscribers have shown a lot of love to me. A lot of NL West fans, believe it or not, that have subscribed. So, again, thank you very much. You're hanging with Rhino. Okay, there we go. Tell him I said what's up. How's it going? Again, thank you very much for the support. That is all time. Oh, all time. Giants definitely with the advantage. The advantage. You guys have a good time, Giants fan. Again, thank you for the support. Do you have a poll? Who do you think is going to win tonight? Diamondbacks, Giants, 62% of you guys have the Diamondbacks winning. Giants at 38%. Hold on one second, guys. I know it's unprofessional of me to do this. I'm going to put up the scores for you guys. That way maybe that can entertain you guys. Got to check something out. Probably lost like 5 million people there just now. All right, we're back. Okay, those are your scores. I'll do a scoreboard update after this half inning. Again, I do apologize. Dominic Smith is going to be at the plate. He is batting .281, OPS of .772, 1 home run and 8 RBIs for Dominic Smith. Doesn't apparently have a interesting. Doesn't have a at-bat photo there. That's going to be in there for a called strike. Dodgers, Giants. Wow, Giants leading the all-time series against the Dodgers by 3. Here's the 0-1. That's going to be hit foul. So 0-2. 0-2 count here for Dominic Smith. Smith only with 19 games played this year. As you can see, again, his stats. Only 57 at-bats, just hasn't really played much. I know he's been playing a lot since Wade was released. Lamont Wade, or was it Lamonte Wade? I'm not too sure. I know that's Sean's favorite player. He was really upset about that. As here's the 0-2. That's going to be hit foul. So 0-2 count. Here for Smith. Do you cover Pittsburgh Penguins? I'm going to cover one game for them, as here's the 0-2. That's a swing and a miss. He struck him out. I made the deal with one of my subscribers because I don't really know much about hockey. I've been to one hockey game. It was Dallas Stars and Pittsburgh Penguins. That was fun. I don't really know how to call it, so I promised him I would call one game just to see how it would go. Willie Adames is at the plate. He's batting .210, OPS of .636, 9 home runs and 36 RBIs. As here's the pitch. That's going to be a breaking ball in there for a called strike. But yeah, I'll call one game. If I actually have a lot of success with it, then I'll keep going. But we'll see. As here's the 0-1. Checked his swing in the dirt. He went strike 2. Dominic Smith is hitting .280, twice what Wade was hitting. Yeah, no, Wade was not having a good time this year. 0-2. It's Gallen. Delivers. Adames hits this to left center field. That one is gone. Willie Adames with a solo shot home run. That's his 10th home run of the season. as the Giants take a 1-0 lead here in Arizona. Look at that. That one just jumped off the bat, and he kind of had a feeling about it. He was starting to celebrate prematurely, but hey, no, it was good. Solo shot there. The Giants now up 1-0. That's going to bring up Daniel Johnson. He's batting 154, OPS of 522. Here's the pitch. That's going to be outside for strike one. A little favorable call for the Diamondbacks. 1 home run, 1 RBI. I do a little bit of college basketball. I did a little bit. That's actually what started this channel. As here's the pitch. That's going to be hit to right center, and that's going to get down for a base hit, possibly two, as it's past Thomas in center. Thomas running, throwing it in. And it skips away, and he's going to take off to third. Johnson is now at third. It went through the cutoff man, then it went through the other cutoff man, I guess, the backup guy. And the third baseman, Suarez, had to come over. And, of course, Johnson heads up base running there, taking the free bag. So nice stuff there for Johnson, as that's going to bring up Bailey. You're a Diamondbacks fan. You're definitely not liking what you're hearing, and I don't blame you. Batting 196, OPS of 551, 1 home run, 20 RBIs. I do not do NASCAR. That's a lie. Thank you, of course, for stopping by, RFK, as here's the pitch. That's a swing and a miss, strike one. But yeah, I do a little bit of college basketball, which that's more for the tournaments, and possibly once football starts slowing down, that's when I'll pick up college basketball again. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. That's going to be inside for ball one. One on one count. Runner on third. 1 out here in the top of the second. Again, Giants up 1-0 thanks to the Adames solo shot as Gallen delivers. That's going to be inside ball two. So 2-1 count. Giants looking to get another run here as the Diamondbacks have the infield in. 2-1. Gallen fires. That's going to be a chopper to first. And looks like he's going to just step on the bag as looks like that little infield RBI is going to work as Johnson's able to cross home plate. It was just a slow tapper to first. Bailey kind of gave up halfway through, but he did his job as he got the run to score, and that's going to bring up Tyler Fitzgerald. He's batting 238, OPS of 631, 2 home runs and 12 RBIs. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a swing and a miss, strike one. Rhino says NASCAR sucks. It does. It's not good. It's terrible. Danny, how's it going? Heading to bed, but dropped in to leave a like. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, no, it was fun. The Pirates game was fantastic because that's going to be fouled off. You have a good night, sir. And again, if you're able to make tomorrow's stream, then I will be doing it around lunchtime, I guess, depending on where you're from. So, yeah, I got you. I got you for the possible sweep of the Cardinals. As here's the 0-2. That's going to be popped up foul. Oh, RFK, I don't know if you're still here. I actually told Jaguar on Twitter, like, hey, I'm calling the game, so if you don't have a commentator, I got you. Which I know that I'd be, like, way behind, but, just, shooting my shot. 0-2 count for Fitzgerald. Here's the pitch. That's a swing and a miss. He struck him out, but not before the Giants are able to get 2 runs on the board as they lead 2-0. How do we get XP? I guess the more comments. I don't really know. I still don't understand what this is. All right. Let's see. Let's look at the final scores from around Major League Baseball. The Blue Jays defeat the Yankees 12-5. Pirates covered that one earlier. They won 1-0 over the Cardinals. The Marlins winning 2-0 over the Twins. As far as active games going on, the A's are leading the Rays 4-3 in the bottom of the 10th. The Angels, I believe, have just defeated the Braves 4-0. The Cubs are leading the Indians 4-2 in the bottom of the 7th. The Rangers leading the Orioles 7-2 in the top of the 7th. Astros leading the Rockies 6-3 as they head to the top of the 5th. Looks like the Red Sox and Reds are officially done. Looks like they're going to be starting over tomorrow, doubleheader, I'm assuming. Royals leading the Mariners 2-0 in the top of the 2nd. And looks like the White Sox and Dodgers are still in a warm-up, so they're about to get underway soon. Again, if you like what you see, folks, definitely like and subscribe. I do you guys actually a little bit more than the average team. You're not the Pirates on this channel, but you guys are probably second and third most viewed. Again, the Giants, this is my 10th game for the Giants. This is the 9th game for the Diamondbacks. Diamondbacks, when I cover you guys, are 4-4, which is pretty much right in line. And apparently I'm bad luck for the Giants. My voice is starting to give out here again. That's why I'm warming it up for football season. 3-6. 3-6 record for the Giants. But right now they're up 2-0. So again, hopefully, again, you guys like what you see and like and subscribe. Every like and subscriber helps me out so much. I really do appreciate you guys. You guys have been fantastic. And of course, if you are a football fan, I am doing tons of football. So hopefully that sounds good to you, and you hit that subscribe button. As we are returning to action, apparently they just returned as they started that pitch. Eugenio Suarez takes strike one, batting .257, OPS of .894. Here's the pitch. That's going to be chopped foul. He has 26 home runs on the year and 69 RBIs. Jeez, 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. That's inside, ball one. 1-2 counts as Birdsong delivers. That's in the dirt, ball two. 2-2. Birdsong delivers. That's going to be popped up. Possibly making a play at first, and Smith makes the catch in foul territory for out number one. All right, that's going to bring up Gurriel, Lourdes Gurriel. He's batting .250, OPS of .710, 11 home runs, and 42 RBIs on the year. Again, I do have a poll. Feel free to vote on who do you think is going to win tonight. 10 votes are in. What do we got? 60% of you think the Diamondbacks will win, as that's going to be way upstairs for ball one. So that means 40% of you think the Giants will win. Giants, though, up 2-0. 1-0 count to Gurriel. 1-0. Here's the pitch. That's going to be inside, ball two. Can you look up Rick Ruschel, I believe is the name, career stats for San Francisco, and let us know if you sign one? I can, but in the next half inning here, taking all the way is Gurriel's. That's going to be a called strike. The pitchers are moving pretty fast here, so I got to, I guess, lock in here. As Gurriel's going to ask for time. As soon as I say that, then he asks for time. It's crazy. 2-1 count for Gurriel. As Birdsong delivers. That's going to be upstairs, ball three. 3-1 count. As Birdsong sets and fires. That's going to be hit to center. I believe this is Johnson making the catch for out number two. Very high into center field. Was up there for a while. And that's going to bring up Jake McCarthy. McCarthy batting .129 on the year, OPS of .429, 1 home run and 5 RBIs. He only has 62 at-bats, so he hasn't really played much. As here's the pitch, that's going to be upstairs, ball one. 1-0 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike one. 1-1 count to McCarthy as he's going to ask for time. Birdsong delivers the 1-1. That's going to be upstairs, ball two. So 2-1. Birdsong delivers the 2-1. Oh, in the dirt. Almost hit him. Ball 3. So 3-1 count to McCarthy. As Birdsong delivers the 3-1. That's going to be fouled back. Just watching highlights from the 0-4 Yankees-Red Sox game where Jeter dove into the stands to make a great catch. Pedro hit Gary Sheffield with a fastball. Manny home run twice. But New York won. That's cool. 13 innings. Oh, man, yeah, that's fantastic. Definitely a great rivalry back then. Here's the 3-2. That's going to be... Oh, that's upstairs. Struck him out. McCarthy didn't seem to like the call. So we head to the top of the third. Your score, Giants 2, Diamondbacks nothing. Now, of course, be looking up here what we got here. Rick Ruschel. I believe that's the name. I could be wrong. Again, if you like what you see, folks, definitely like and subscribe. Definitely helps out the channel a lot. Career statistics for the Giants. He was a Cy Young finalist at the age of 40. Wow. 2.94. I don't know. I'm assuming there was just better players. Yeah, not that year. Interesting. Greg Maddux or Hershiser. Interesting, they gave the Cy Young to a relief pitcher, Mark Davis. Interesting. Interesting stuff. Again, if you like what you see, definitely like and subscribe. Been doing this since opening day. And, of course, I've been doing plenty of Giants and Diamondbacks as, well, not, again, you guys aren't the featured team, but I do bounce around Major League Baseball, and I happen to randomly bounce around to you guys quite a bit. So hopefully that sounds good to you as you hit that like and subscribe button. This is I believe that my 68th game of the year. Yeah, tomorrow is going to be 69. Doing Cardinals Pirates tomorrow. And I'm possibly, tell you what, this is what I'll do. I'll throw a bone. If I get up to 280, yeah, it's kind of threatening here, I'll come back and do Giants Diamondbacks tomorrow. When do you guys play tomorrow? Honestly, even if I don't hit 280, I'll probably end up doing this game anyway. Which, I kind of throw all my cards on the table. But there you go. I'll probably come back. Yeah, I can probably come back and do it. So hopefully, again, I'll be back tomorrow, most likely. Hopefully that is good enough for you guys. As Yastrzemski is going to hit here as he takes ball 1 in the dirt, breaking ball for ball 1. 1-0 count. Yastrzemski batting .247, OPS of .728, 7 home runs, and 27 RBIs. Here's the 1-0, and that's going to be in there for a called strike. Those are good numbers for a 40-year-old, but not the best numbers that year. So, unfortunately, I cannot say that he was a Cy Young-worthy player. As here's the 1-1. That's going to be chopped foul. 1-2 count here for Yastrzemski. Giants leading 2-0 here in the top of the third. As Gallen delivers the 1-2. Checks his swing. Did not go. Ball 2. 2-2 count. What time? I believe it's same time, 8:38. Here's the 2-2. That's going to be chopped. I believe that's going to be... Oh, he didn't make contact. As that's going to be, I guess, a strikeout there. I don't really know. Well, he just started walking back to the dugout. So Yastrzemski is technically out on a strikeout there. That'll bring up Ramos, who is batting .274, OPS of .803, 13 home runs, and 44 RBIs. Cy Young caliber? Maybe. I don't know. As that's going to be just low, ball 1. Looking at it. I mean, 2.94, it's like, it's kind of a 3. I don't know. 1-0 count. Here's the pitch. That's going to be popped up. Shallow center. Thomas on the jog and makes the catch for out number 2. He's so fast he doesn't really sprint. Doesn't need to. That'll bring up Rafael Devers. Batting .260, OPS of .867, 17 home runs, and 63 RBIs. As a Giant, he has struggled. OPS of .658, batting .196 as a Giant. Not really adjusting well to life in San Francisco. As here's the pitch. That is low for ball one. 1-0 count to Devers. Gallen delivers. That's going to be hit to right. And look at me and my big mouth, as he is definitely going to get a double here, as McCarthy now secures it, throws to second as Devers is chilling with a 2-out double here in the top of the third. What year was that? 89, if I recall. I'll double check. That's going to bring up Flores. He's 0 for 1, batting .243, OPS of .706, 11 home runs, and 55 RBIs. 89, yes. All right, Gallen sets. Looks back at Devers and delivers. That's going to be in there for a called strike. This chair is just so squeaky. 0-1 counts. As Gallen sets. Looks back at Devers. Looks back again and delivers. That's going to be in there for a called strike. Your backup streamer behind JG9 having electrical issues. That is, you hate to see it. 0-2. Who is it again? Can't remember. You mentioned him before. 0-2. Gallen delivers. That's going to be low, ball one. 1-2 count here for Flores. Runner on second. So I wonder why JG9 ended his stream so quickly. I was going to pop in there and be like, yeah, let's go Bucks, but I couldn't get that in there. 1-2, Gallen sets and fires. That's going to be hit right up the middle, and that's going to get through for a base hit. Thomas is throwing home. Devers booking it, and he is safe. Oh, and I don't know if the catcher kind of pointed to the dugout thinking he may have got him there. As of now, it's 3-0. I feel like he's going to be safe. I think they're going to say he is good. That's going to bring up Dominic Smith. Oh, that is close. Oh, I think he's out. Oh, he's definitely out when they show from that angle. He's out by a step. And the man, they're gonna challenge this. So I think this is gonna be an out at the plate. Nice play by Thomas. Nick, how's it going? Tuned last night thinking it was the first. What a disappointment. Oh, that's tough. He doesn't stream often. Oh, Lightning Jr. Okay. Yeah, no, the runner is out. So a great play. I just spit everywhere. By Thomas. A great throw to the catcher. Nice tag there. As we head to the bottom of the third, the score is actually 2-0. Nice tag by McCann. You want to parlay? That's nice. That's awesome. He's going to do an IFL. What is IFL? Devers should have plowed the catcher. Yeah, maybe. Well, that's cool. Lightning Jr. I've never even heard of the guy. Probably way popular than me, though. I mean, no one's heard of me. Again, if you like what you see, folks, definitely hit that subscribe button. Definitely. Every like, every subscriber helps me out a lot. Is this him? I've never even heard of this guy. Lightning Jr. I don't know. I feel like you're trolling, so I'm just going to go back. You're a troll. All right. Anyway, yeah. So Padres are going to be, or no, the Padres. What am I talking about? The Diamondbacks. I probably just lost people there because I said the Padres. I'm an idiot. Indoor football. Oh, I gotcha. I can't believe the guys got Jonnu Smith. Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't find him, RFK. Can you send me the link? I'll support him. Maybe we can negotiate a sub for a sub deal. All right, again, the Giants up 2-0. Again, if you like what you see, folks, you're not subscribed, like and subscribe. I do you guys quite a bit. Diamondbacks, this is my 9th game of the year covering you guys, where you guys are 4-4. The Giants are, this is my 10th game doing the Giants. You guys are 3-6. Very unfortunate. But still cover you guys until you guys all say stop it. Then, then that's fair. Grichuk at the plate, batting .238, OPS of .682, 3 home runs and 15 RBIs, as that is going to be in there for a called strike. Jonnu Smith, yeah, he's just a tight end. I don't know. Here's the 0-1. That's going to be in there for a called strike. Like I said, I just don't know. Like, we already have so many tight ends. Like, why? Like, why are we even trying that? That's just kind of my thought process there. As here is the 0-2. Swing and a miss. He strikes out Grichuk. All right, that's going to bring up James McCann. He has only 6 at-bats on the year, and he's taken advantage of it. Batting .500, OPS of .1292, no homers, and an RBI. As Birdsong delivers, that's going to be low for ball 1. Who's pitching for San Francisco? It's going to be Birdsong. Birdsong here. I've seen him pitch a few times, actually. 1-0 count. Here's the pitch. That's going to be upstairs for ball 2. Two-0 count. Here's the pitch. That's going to be upstairs, ball 3. Birdsong all of a sudden you just can't locate the strike zone. Birdsong, any good? He's not too shabby. As here's the 3-0. Inside ball 4. I say that as he walks McCann on 4 pitches. That's going to bring up Alec Thomas. He's batting .249, OPS of .661, 4 homers and 22 RBIs. As far as Birdsong, I'll go ahead and show you his statistics. Hayden Birdsong, 23-year-old. He looks really young. I mean, that's probably not the best picture. Batting 3.97. ERA of 3.97. 3-2 win-loss. WHIP of a 1.32. Wow. I just cannot speak. As here's the pitch. That's going to be fouled back. 0-1. Smith was really productive last year. Surprised they let Fitz go. Yeah. I don't know. I can go into it. I'll go into the trade on like the half-inning break. 0-1 count. Birdsong sets and fires. That's going to be low for ball 1. Good evening, FY. Eddie was in town this past week. Okay, thank you for letting me know that. I did not know. Pirates did win. I can't believe I just called them the Pirates. The Pirates, they won 1-0. 1-1 counts. That's going to be low for ball 2. Was Rags Dave Righetti any good on San Francisco? Had some good years in the New York. 2-1 counts. Birdsong sets. And fires. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Use you on audio. I play a football game. Okay. Hey, heck yeah. Is it college football 25? Man, I'm ready for college football 26. 2-2. Birdsong sets and delivers. That's going to be chopped foul. Two and two. Did Skeens get the win? No, he did not. Skeens did not get the win. Birdsong sets and delivers. Called strike 3 on the inside corner. A lot of movement on that 89-mile-per-hour pitch. As Thomas will walk back to the dugout. That's going to bring up Perdomo. Geraldo Perdomo, he's batting .261, OPS of .771, 9 home runs, and 58 RBIs. It's Retro Bro. Oh, okay. as Birdsong delivers. That's going to be in there for a called strike. 0-1 count. To Perdomo, runner on first, 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. Birdsong delivers. That's going to be, I think that's a strike. I don't know. It was definitely in the strike zone. The ball got away, and it looks like McCann's going to take second. And I don't think they called that a strike. That was definitely in the strike zone, but it wasn't a clean catch. And I think Bailey not being able to secure it there, despite it being in the strike zone, fooled the umpire. 1-1 count, runner on second now, as Birdsong looks over at McCann and delivers. That is in there for a called strike. 1-2 count. Birdsong sets, looks back at McCann, and delivers. That's going to be hit just over the second baseman's glove, as I don't know. Yes, McCann crossing home plate. It is now 2-1. That was the first hit of the game as McCann advanced onto the base paths due to the walk. All right, that's going to bring up Ketel Marte. He's batting .299, OPS of .990, 17 home runs and 37 RBIs, and only with 214 at-bats. Of course, again, he started off the season injured. Man. Here's the pitch. That's going to be low for ball one. Has any starter pitched a complete game? I don't think so. Yeah, I know. 100 pitches. I don't understand that, man. I don't. I understand it's the new way. Oh, you don't know ball. No, it's dumb. That's going to be in there for a called strike. Todd Benzinger or Jeffrey Leonard. Yeah, I'll check that after this inning here. 1-1 count. I don't think Skeens only has 29 more days on the Pirates. Here's the pitch. That's going to be chopped foul. 1-2 count here for Ketel Marte. Runner on first. 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. 1-2 count. Giants leading 2-1. Birdsong sets. And fires. That's upstairs, ball 2. D-backs are still leading in the polls. 54% of you guys think the Diamondbacks will win tonight. 46% think the Giants will win. Feel free to make your voice heard. Here's the 2-2. That's upstairs, ball 3. Nolan Ryan would throw 200 pitches. Yeah. 3-2 count. Birdsong looking over at first. He sets. And delivers. Outside, ball 4. Marte walks. All right, and that's going to bring up Pavin Smith. He's batting .259, OPS of 611. No, 811, pardon me. 8 home runs and 28 RBIs. Looks like we're having a little bit of a mound visit. Skeens not yet 7. Oh, that's tough. Yeah. Skeens, he played all right. The defense actually bailed him out a lot. Again, if you like what you see, folks, definitely hit that subscribe button. Every subscriber helps out this channel. I do call you guys, believe it or not, both these teams quite often compared to most other teams on this channel. I do call the Pirates most of the time. This is the 10th game of the year for the Giants, 9th game of the year for the Diamondbacks. So mound visit is nearing its conclusion. So I'm trying to get this. Todd? Jeffrey Leonard. I don't know. All right, that's not the name. I don't know. All right, we're back here as Birdsong sets and delivers. That's going to be chopped foul. So 0-1 count. Ballboy had to make a long run to make that. Jeez. 0-1 count. Runners on first and second. 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Smith pops it up. That's way in the infield, and Smith makes the catch for out number 3. So 1 run there for the Diamondbacks as we head to the top of the 4th. Giants leading 2-1. Again, I didn't see Jeffrey Leonard at all here. Again, if you like what you see, folks, definitely hit that subscribe button. Definitely helps out the channel a lot. Again, I do you guys quite a bit. I probably spelled Jeffrey wrong. That's what it was. Again, this is the 10th game of the year for the Giants. 9th game for the Diamondbacks. Is better on the Giants? Looks like it's going to be this guy just because he played longer, but they're both not really that good. Well, Jeffrey had some nice years there. I don't know what's going on in that ad. Yeah, definitely it's going to be Jeffrey. But yeah, no, again, I've been doing both. Baseball. I'll be doing a lot of football soon, so if you like football, I got you covered. I'll be doing multiple football games every single Saturday and Sunday. You guys will be voting on games that I do. I'll be doing every Steelers game, but that's not the end of my Sunday, I promise. Of course, again, I know San Francisco Giants, Arizona Cardinals, 49ers. You guys will be voting on games that I will be calling in the afternoon. Tennessee, Denver, San Francisco, Seattle, Detroit, Green Bay, Houston, and Los Angeles. I don't make the call. You guys will make the call. Same thing for college football. I'll be picking a game, and then you guys will vote on a game. And again, potentially I could do 4 games. So I'll be starting with big noon kickoff all the way to obviously Pac-12 at night isn't a thing, but I'll be calling those late night games on the West Coast. So if you're not able to watch it, well, you can, again, potentially get your game in due to the poll and the voting. So hopefully that sounds good to you, for you to hit that like and subscribe button. As we're returning to Arizona, where I believe Dominic Smith is going to be at the plate. Smith is batting .276, OPS of .759, as that pitch is going to be on the outside corner for a called strike. 1 home run and 8 RBIs on the year for Smith. Oh, 1 count. Gallen delivers, and this one's going to be hit to right and caught on the run. I believe that's McCarthy. Makes a nice grab there for out number 1. That's going to bring up Willy Adames, and he homered back in the 2nd inning to open up the scoring here in Arizona. Batting .212, OPS of .649, 10 home runs, and 37 RBIs. As Gallen delivers, that's going to be in there for a called strike. Sorry, you guys are moving too fast for me. I know, it's terrible. Oh, 1 count. Well, if you want to see the game, not radio style. Well, too bad. Here's the pitch. That's going to be inside, ball 1. This guy, Dominic and Pavin, are definitely not related. Here's the 1-1. That's going to be upstairs, ball 2. 2-1 count, top of the 4th, 1 out, nobody on. Giants leading 2-1. As here's the pitch. That's going to be hit to right. McCarthy on the run and makes the catch for out number 2. McCarthy getting some work in here in this inning. That's going to bring up Daniel Johnson. He's batting .185, OPS of .611. 1 home run and 1 RBI on the season. Had a double in the 2nd and came across the score. Here's the pitch. That's going to be low for strike 1. A very favorable call there for Gallen. IFL tomorrow. He's at the, I know he's at the game. I messaged him. Here's the 0-1. That's going to be a swing and a miss, strike 2. I commented under his post. I said, hey, if you don't have a guy calling, if you don't have audio, you want audio, I got you covered. I'm calling the game tonight. Of course, I don't think he's going to like that at all, but, it is what it is. 0-2 counts. Gallen delivers. That's going to be in the dirt, ball 1. I did not see his John Brody video. 1-2 count for Johnson. 2 outs. Nobody on here in the top of the 4th. Giants leading 2-1. Here's the pitch. Johnson hits this to shallow left. Gurriel makes the catch for out number 3. Nothing doing there for the Giants. So we head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Your score 2-1. Giants leading. Again, if you like what you see, folks, definitely hit that subscribe button. Like and subscribe. Of course, I've been doing games since opening day. This is my 68th game of the year. Yes. Look at all this work. And it's kind of paying off. Again, there's a moment in time where I only had 30 subscribers, up to 278. So, again, thank you guys so much. You guys have been fantastic. Hopefully that sounds good to where you like and subscribe. Again, pretty much doing games almost every day at this point. Since the last 2 weeks, 4, 8, 12, 6, 17 games. 17 games in 14 days. Hopefully that sounds good for you to hit that like and subscribe button. Again, I'm going to be doing football. If you like college or NFL, I'll be doing a lot of that on this channel, and you guys will have a lot of say on the games I call. So hopefully that sounds good enough to you. Again, you could potentially vote in your Cardinals. You can vote in your Niners games if you're not able to watch them. I got you covered. Of course, if you're fans of other teams too, of course, again, that's just how it works. I'll be doing every Steelers game, but again, they don't play in both windows. That other window will be voted on by you guys, subscribers. So if that sounds good, again, definitely like and subscribe. And again, thank you. Thank you so much for just even clicking on this video. As Suarez is going to be due up here in the bottom of the 4th. I forgot what inning I was in. He's batting .256, OPS of .891, 26 home runs and 69 RBIs. What's that? I'm sorry. Darrell Evans played 21 years, 7 on. Which one did he hit them driving the most runs? I'll guess San Francisco just for fun. As here's the pitch. That's going to be upstairs, ball 1. I'll be sure to check that. I can check that now. 1-0 count. If we get a little delay here, I'll call that. I'll go ahead and look it up. 1-0 count. Here's the pitch. That's going to be inside, ball 2. Birdsong kind of works fast here. 2-0 count. Birdsong delivers the 2-0. That's going to be low, ball 3. Darrell Evans. I'll try to remember that and just get right there. 3-0 count. Birdsong again. He's already set. He's just ready to go. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 4. 4-pitch walk. All right, hurry. Let's hurry this up. Darrell Evans. I guessed San Fran. RBIs. San Francisco. Look at that. Look at me. I'm so good. All right, that's going to bring up Gurriel. He's batting .249, OPS of .708. Here's the pitch. That's low for ball 1. 11 home runs and 42 RBIs. Oh, the ball gets away, but Birdsong was able to hop on it. I don't know what happened there. All right, so runner on first. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 4th. Giants up 2-1. One-0 count. Here's the pitch. That's going to be low. Ball 2. What are you guys talking about here? 2-0 count. Birdsong. Again, he's been kind of... He walked him on 4 pitches, Suarez. Now he can't find the strike zone for Gurriel. Here's the pitch. And he still has yet to locate the strike zone as that's ball 3. So 3-0 count. Birdsong having a little bit of trouble here. This Birdsong delivers. Ball 4. 4 straight 4-pitch walks. And I have to imagine someone's got to talk to him. Just like, hey, you're good. Like, what are you doing? You're good, man. McCarthy is due up. He is batting 127, OPS of 422, 1 home run, and 5 RBIs. Looked like you were wrong. That's the last time I chose Facebook. Yeah, no, a lot of, I'm not calling you guys old, but a lot of the older generation just believes everything on the internet. I'm just saying. All right, looks like we do have a mound visit after all. I don't know why we waited so long. Looks like the Giants pitching coach is going to have a little chat with Birdsong. Again, he's walked multiple batters. 2 straight batters on, 4-0 counts. Again, if you like what you see, folks, definitely like and subscribe. Every like and subscriber helps this channel out a lot. I really do appreciate you guys for even just clicking on this video. It would be awesome, again, if you can like and subscribe, as it's going to go over scores. But it looks like that was a short mound visit. Again, McCarthy at the plate. He's 0 for 1, struck out in the second. Runners on first and second with still nobody out here in the bottom of the 4th. Giants leading 2-1. Birdsong delivers. That's going to be low for ball 1. Facebook, this guy. 1-0 count. Birdsong delivers. That's going to be low, ball 2. He can't. That's 10 straight balls. You want to trust? No, well, I'll try. I'll try to. Hopefully, I won't steer you wrong. 2-0 count. Birdsong sets and delivers. And McCarthy crushes this one to right field. That one is a no-doubter. That one is gone. You could kind of just feel this one coming. A 3-run shot there by McCarthy as the Diamondbacks take the lead 4-2. They've only have 2 hits in this one, and yet they have 4 runs. Birdsong just couldn't locate. That one was pretty much high and in. McCarthy made him pay for trying to throw in the strike zone. All right, that's going to bring up Randall Grichuk. He's batting .237, OPS of 677, 3 home runs and 15 RBIs. That's going to be inside ball 1. Almost hit him. Jake McCarthy related to ex-Calgary Flames enforcer Sandy McCarthy. I don't even know who that is. Here's the 1-0. That's going to be low for ball 2. 2-0 count. I don't even know. Birdsong delivers the 2-0. That's going to be hit to center. And this one is going to drop at the wall. Terrible camera work. I thought it was going to be an out as the ball gets away from the cutoff guy. And he's standing at second with a double. Grichuk and the Diamondbacks taking advantage of Birdsong, who has just been struggling out of nowhere. That's going to bring up James McCann, batting .500 on the season. Only has 6 at-bats, but he did walk earlier. And he is struggling. What was it, Jake McCarthy? Again, if you have, by the way, guys, if you're not familiar with the channel, feel free to ask questions. I'll try to answer as many as I possibly can. And it's pretty much a sports channel for you guys. Yeah, I call the game. You guys just hang out. Hopefully you like the sound of my style. He is not related, as that's going to be hit to left. But it's right at Ramos, who makes the catch for out number 1. That's the first out of the inning. So McCann goes down on 1 pitch. And that's going to bring up Alec Thomas. He's batting .248, OPS of 658, 4 home runs, and 22 RBIs. Thomas is 0 for 1 in this one as Birdsong looking back at second and delivers. And the bat, oh, it flies into the Giants' dugout. And Giants players and all that don't seem to be too angry or anything. I kind of misled you guys there. In fact, they're going over what they were doing. They're like, oh my goodness. That's why you got to pay attention. It hit a bunch of Gatorade cups, though, so those guys are the casualties. All right, 0-1 count as Thomas is going to add some, I guess, pine tar or something to the bat. Of course, he would hit one today. I had him yesterday. That's just how it works. That is just how it works. All right, 0-1 count. Birdsong sets, looks back at Grichuk, and delivers. That's going to be chopped foul. So 0-2. Four to 2 is your score here in Arizona. Arizona leading the Giants. Here's the pitch. Thomas pops it up. Shallow right field. And looks like Fitzgerald, the second baseman, makes the catch. Throws it back to second, but Grichuk is already there. That is out number 2. All right, that's going to bring up Geraldo Perdomo. He's batting .264, OPS of .775, 9 home runs and 59 RBIs on the season. Here's the pitch. That's going to be outside, ball 1. 1-0 count for Perdomo. Runner on second, 2 outs. Birdsong looks back at Grichuk and delivers. And that one is going to be upstairs, ball 2. Perdomo pulling back in time. That was, I don't know, I'm surprised that was not a ball. Birdsong sets and delivers. That's going to be ball 3. Again, Birdsong has just struggled this inning. Birdsong sets on the 3-0. Looks back again and delivers, taking all the way. That's right down the middle, strike 1. 22 pitches this inning, 25 in the third. He did allow a run lasting 3 this one. Here's the pitch, and that one is going to be a foul ball. He swung really late there. Gatorade probably has red 40 or some dye. Hoping RFK does say this guy. I don't know if I'm sure you're probably talking about the real RFK, but the other RFK, I don't know if he's still listening or not. 3-2. Runner on second, 2 outs. Diamondbacks leading 4-2. That's Birdsong. Sets. Looks back at Grichuk and delivers. Called strike 3. Perdomo doesn't seem to like the call, but that one was definitely in the strike zone. As we head to the top of the 5th, where the Diamondbacks are leading 4-2. Again, if you like what you see, folks, like and subscribe. I do appreciate you guys for listening to me tonight. Rising Rhino, how's it going? Yes. Razor Ramon. Yeah, no, I don't think so. Yeah, no, it's fantastic. Again, really good stream earlier today. Got 3 subs from that one, moving up to 278. Again, hopefully, you Diamondbacks and Giants fans, if you haven't subscribed yet, I do you guys every so often. Again, more often than pretty much most of the teams. Pirates, I've done 31 games. Second place is the Giants. This is the 10th game. And then tied for third are the Padres and the Diamondbacks, each with 9 games. So again, I do these guys pretty often. So hopefully that sounds good to you. I haven't done the Diamondbacks in a while. Of course, here I am again, just getting you guys back into circulation. And it's very likely, I come back and do you guys tomorrow. And I do plan on doing the Pirates-Cardinals game tomorrow. For some reason, I can't see it, but it's there. And then, of course, tomorrow night, possibly coming back and doing this game again. So hopefully you don't miss this game. And what is going on tomorrow? A lot of double headers. Oh, geez. Okay, interesting. Again, hopefully you like what you see, folks, and definitely like and subscribe. Of course, if you're a football fan, definitely like and subscribe. We got plenty of football for you on this channel. I cannot wait for football season. Cannot wait. I love football. And if you love football as well, definitely check out Rising Rhino. Rising Rhino does a lot of football as well. Patrick Bailey's at the plate as here's the pitch. That's low for ball one. He's batting .195, OPS of .548, 1 home run, and 21 RBIs. Pirates are 15-16 with me, yes, and that's going to be in there for a called strike, though that was a little bit low. So 1-1 count as Gallen delivers. That's going to be chopped foul. One and two counts. Oh, man, you guys have been chatting away. Oh, my gosh, I'm sorry. Here's the pitch. That's going to be in the dirt, ball two. Yes, I know you're leaving tomorrow, Trisk. It's all good. Here's the 2-2. That's going to be chopped foul. A lot of rainouts today. Yes, no, Nick, I saw that. Three of them. Actually, 4 of them. Here's the 2-2. That's in the dirt, ball 3. So 3-2 count. To Bailey. As Gallen delivers. That's going to be chopped foul. 3-2 count for Patrick Bailey. You're still number 2. I don't know. I think it might be just... I actually have no idea, to be honest with you. I couldn't tell you. 3-2 counts. Gallen sets and fires. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Gallen started off just, not so great in this one. It's kind of settling down. That's going to bring up Tyler Fitzgerald. He's batting .236, OPS of .628, 2 home runs, and 12 RBIs. I have no idea. I have no idea how they work. That just came up today, as that's going to be low for ball 1. Yeah, Rhino, do you have any idea what this is? This just came up out of nowhere. As here is the 1-0. That's going to be in there for a called strike. I have no idea what the crowns and all that means, so you might be able to know. 1-1 count. Fitzgerald sees the 1-1. That's going to be chopped off his foot. So 1-2. RFK was definitely talking about NASCAR, yes. Gallen at 70 pitches. As Gallen delivers the 1-2. Called strike 3 on the inside part of the plate. He strikes him out. That'll bring up Mike Yastrzemski. He's batting .246, OPS of .726, 7 home runs, and 27 RBIs. Integrating that into some channels here and there. Okay, I gotcha. All right, here's the pitch to Yastrzemski, and that's going to be low for ball 1. One-oh count. Wait, did I just get redirected? Here's the 1-0. That's going to be in there for a called strike. Well, thank you. I guess, I don't know. I'm not noticing anything, to be honest with you. But, hey, thank you very much, Pure General. I'm assuming that game is over. As here's the 1-1 to Yastrzemski. That's going to be in there for a called strike. Okay, I just got it. Again, thank you very much for stopping by, Pure Gentleman. Thank you. Hopefully that game went well. 1-2 count to Yastrzemski. Actually, go ahead and click on that and see what happened. Here's the 1-2. That's going to be low for ball 2. You did Rangers, right? Yeah, Rangers looking like, man, that was a blowout there. The Cowboys defeating the Ravens 10-2. So that's going to be chopped foul. PSO, thank you. Thank you for stopping by. Gold-blooded, thank you for stopping by. Yeah, thank you very much. That's very awesome. 2-2 counts. Hopefully you like what you see, folks. Definitely like and subscribe, as here's the 2-2. That's going to be chopped foul yet again, as Yastrzemski's just battling here. PS in the house. It was nice not doing a Mets game. Yeah, I'm sorry. Again, the Mets have been struggling a little lately. I guess the Pirates can take a little bit of the blame here, as here's the 2-2. That's low for ball 3. Yastrzemski working the count a little bit. Gallen had been, again, he kind of a little rocky start, but has been pitching a little bit better in the later innings here. As here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Yastrzemski, he's just throwing the bat, throwing the helmet everywhere. As we head to the bottom of the 5th, your score, Diamondbacks 4, Giants 2. Pure Adrenaline, you doing a doubleheader tomorrow? Because, I mean, I figured you guys have a doubleheader, I'm assuming, and I don't know, you going to call both games? I mean, that's going to be awesome. I will be calling at least the Pirates, probably coming back and calling this one later tonight or later tomorrow night. Unsure, though. I don't know how it's going to work. Also, feel free, guys, check out Pure Adrenaline. He's been awesome. He's been very kind to me. He's definitely been shouting me out on his channel. I'm very thankful for it. Got a huge boost because of it. And again, thank you very much. So feel free to check out Pure Adrenaline Sports. He covers Mets. He covers Jets. So I'll see him week 1. It's going to be fantastic. But again, thank you, Pure Adrenaline. You've been very kind to me, and I really do appreciate you, man. I really do. Again, as for everyone else here, again, if you like what you see, folks, definitely like and subscribe. I do mostly Pirates. I do bounce around, as evidence, of course, for tonight. This is my 10th Giants game and 9th Diamondbacks game. I do bounce around again, and these two teams are teams that have been very good to me as far as subscribers are concerned. So, pardon me. So that's why I'm kind of doing them. Because, again, I kind of listen to the subscribers. And you guys, of course, will be voting for football season. Football is just right around the corner. I'll be doing Steelers-Jets week 1. I'll be doing every Steelers game, but that's not the end of my NFL Sunday. You guys will be voting on what I'm calling later that evening. Tennessee, Denver, San Francisco, Seattle, Detroit, Green Bay, Houston, or Los Angeles. I don't know what I'm calling. You guys make the call. Live for both. Okay. Yeah, no, definitely get some rest for tomorrow. That'll be fun. Got to stick together. Yeah, no, again, you guys have been fantastic. Rhino and Pure Adrenaline. Guys have been awesome. I guess I should say PAS. I don't know. I just read what's in front of me, I guess. All right, Ketel Marte is going to be at the plate. He's batting .299, OPS of .992, 17 home runs, and 37 RBIs. We do have a pitching change, and I'll go over his stats as he delivers to Marte. That's going to be outside ball 1. New pitcher Birdsong just was falling apart towards the end there. Carson Seymour. He's only pitched 1 inning this year. Actually, in his career, here's the pitch. That's going to be outside ball 1. 26-year-old rookie. You got to pull for him, of course. 26-year-old, never giving up on your dreams. I can always respect that. As here's the pitch. That's going to be a ground ball foul. Does PS have a... you'll be able to, if you can click, I think if you just click on his... Here, give me a sec. Bear with me, folks. 2-1 count. I'll keep you guys posted here. I'll post the link in the chat. Here's the 2-1. That's going to be low for ball 3. There's Pure Adrenaline. It's like I can get Rhino's link in here too. 3-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, Marte hits this to right, but it's right to the right fielder. It sounded good. It felt good, but it's out number 1. Again, just getting these guys links. And, of course, we'll return to your statistics, which seem to be very visually pleasing. Gotten a lot of good reviews on that. All right, that's going to bring up Pavin Smith. As here's the pitch. That's going to be in the dirt. Swung anyway. Strike one. Batting .258 OPS of 808. 8 home runs and 28 RBIs. Yeah, again, thank you very much for the subscriber. I really do appreciate it. I probably butchered your name, as that's going to be in there for a call straight left hands. Yeah, thank you very much. So again, thank you very much. Hopefully you don't. I don't think you'll regret it. You know. Hopefully I'm okay. 0-2 count. Seymour delivers. That's going to be outside. Ball one. 1-2 count. Seymour, I'm thinking about the principle for The Simpsons. As here's the 1-2. That's going to be cut on and fouled back. Who names your child? This guy. The second time you said that now. I don't know. I guess Pavin's parents. 1-2. 1-2 count. One out here in the bottom of the fifth. Diamondbacks up 4-2. As here is the 1-2. That's way outside for ball two. So 2-2 count. As Seymour is rocking, sets and fires. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Down goes Smith. That'll bring up Eugenio Suarez. He's batting .256 OPS of 893, 26 home runs and 69 RBIs. So in steps in Suarez with 2 outs. Seymour delivers. Checks his swing. Didn't go. Ball one. Crap. 1-0 count here to Suarez. Seymour definitely working a lot slower compared to Birdsong. Here's the 1-0. That's going to be in there for a called strike. Everybody doing on their Tuesday night? Yeah, I think everyone's doing okay. I'm doing okay. Not too bad. 1-1 counts. Seymour delivers. That's going to be low for strike two. Definitely a favorable call for the pitcher there. It is German for Air Force. Okay, this guy. 1-2 count. Seymour delivers. That's in the dirt. Ball two. Two and two count, 2 outs. Nobody on here in the bottom of the fifth. Diamondbacks leading 4-2. As Seymour delivers. That's going to be chopped. Oh, no. It's a swing and a miss. And it looks like Suarez is going to advance because Bailey couldn't quite secure it. Of course, that was a wild pitch. I thought he had hit it because of how far it had bounced off, I guess, his knee or something, the kneecap. All right, so Suarez is on first despite striking out. And that's going to bring up Gurriel, Lourdes Gurriel. He's batting .249, OPS of 710, 11 home runs and 42 RBIs. No, it's an airline name. Oh, okay, I gotcha. There is indeed a plane there. That would make sense. All right, 2 outs, 1 man on. As Seymour sets and delivers. That's going to be chopped foul. All right, 0-1 count. Again, Seymour is definitely slowing the pace down here as he delivers. And Gurriel hits this to left field, and that one is out of here. That one is gone. A 2-run home run by Gurriel. That's his 12th of the season, as the Diamondbacks are now up 6-2 over San Francisco. They're showing a guy that had it in his hands, then he dropped it. Then well, he kind of got upset with himself. He can't believe it. That's only their 4th hit of the game, but their 6th run of the game. Diamondbacks came to play tonight, or at least the offense did. Again, the pitching's not doing too bad. It's doing okay. That's going to bring up Jake McCarthy. As here's the pitch. That's going to be chopped foul. He's 9 for 64 on the year. Hasn't really played much. Batting 141, OPS of 492. Oh, 1 count. People do get mixed up. That is a part of life. Here's the 0-1. It is indeed all good, as that's outside ball 1. Looks like 16 votes are in on who do you think's going to win, and 50% of you guys are split on this game. As here's the 1-1. That's a swing and a miss, strike 2. Though I have a feeling that Diamondbacks might be pulling away from that 50% vote there. 1-2. Seymour sets and delivers. Tapper to second, throws to first, gets him by half a step for out number 3. But the Diamondbacks add 2 to make it 6-2 as we head to the top of the ninth. What am I talking about? Top of the 6th. I guess I'm ready for the 9th. Seymour. Yeah, no, I said that earlier. It's Skinner. Seymour Skinner. And the Pirates have a guy with last name of Bart. Joey Bart. Again, if you like what you see, folks, definitely like and subscribe. Every like and subscriber helps me out a lot. Thank you very much. I see I went up to 279. Again, thank you, Lufthansa. I'm assuming that was you. Appreciate you. Of course, I'll be doing plenty more baseball games. Tomorrow I'll be doing Cardinals-Pirates. And I'm very likely to return to Arizona for tomorrow night. We'll see. Don't want to threaten you guys, but I'd like to get to 280. If I get to 280, I'm guaranteeing myself coming back to Arizona tomorrow. But of course, again, we'll see. I don't know. I'd like to get to 280. If that could happen, that'd be fantastic. Of course, I'll be doing plenty of other things as well. Be doing a lot of football. So if you like football, definitely hit that like and subscribe button. I do appreciate you guys. I love football. Hopefully you guys love it too. If that's already like, well, I don't know, just baseball, then he goes away. No, I swear I'm staying. I'm going to stay here in your face for football season. Plenty of football. Love it, love it, love it. And I'll be doing plenty of football for sure. Us Giants fans are contemplating our life choices right now. Oh, you're a Giants, San Francisco Giants. I gotcha. Don't get too excited. We still have our bullpen. Yeah, no, Nick is a Diamondbacks fan, and, well, the bullpen has been horrendous this year for the Diamondbacks. Again, the Diamondbacks have scored 436 runs. That's a lot. And yet they've allowed 432. So, again, the Diamondbacks can beat anybody. They can beat the Dodgers. But they could also lose to the Rockies and the White Sox, which they've done. So here is the pitch to Ramos. That's going to be in the dirt. Ball 1. Ramos batting 273, OPS of 800, 13 home runs, and 44 RBIs. Giants need a touchdown. They do. Only managed to get a safety. That's going to be hit to center, and Thomas is there to make the catch for out number 1. All right, that's going to bring up Devers. Devers is batting 262 on the year, OPS of 873, 17 home runs, and 63 RBIs. Yeah, no, the Cardinals leading the Niners 6-2. Very low-scoring game for NFL terms, as that's going to be in there for a called strike. Am I doing my football predictions Friday or Wednesday and wrap up Monday, Tuesday? I don't know. That's going to be outside ball 1. I'd like to do something like that. Unsure. Of course, I'll be bringing the podcast to YouTube if I do it. As here is the 1-1. That's going to be popped up. Shallow center field. Thomas makes the catch for out number 2. Very quickly, 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. That's going to bring up Wilmer Flores. He's batting .246, OPS of .710, 11 home runs, and 55 RBIs. Unsure, Trisk. I'd like to. As Gallen delivers, that's going to be inside, ball 1. Gallen at 85 pitches. I have to imagine this will probably be his last inning. As Gallen delivers the 1-0, taking all the way as Flores. That's going to be in there for a called strike. One counts. As Gallen delivers, ground ball foul. So very quickly, 1-2. Come on, Wilmer, let's do something. Lufthansa definitely pulling for the Giants here. Again, he alluded to that he's a Giants fan, contemplating life choices and all. As here's the 1-2. That's going to be in there. Called strike 3 at the knees. Wilmer squeezing the bat with anger, but nothing doing there for the Giants. So we head to the bottom of the 6th, where the Diamondbacks lead 6-2. Again, if you like what you see, folks, definitely like and subscribe. Every like and subscriber helps me out a lot. I really do appreciate you guys. Of course, been doing this since opening day. I'll scroll all the way down. You can see the Pirates' embarrassing losses to the Marlins. Yeah, I was there. Been here for a while. Of course, yeah, there we go, right there. Of course, my first non-Pirates game was actually a Diamondbacks game. If you're a Diamondbacks fan, you'll remember this game as it was 2-1 heading into the 7th. The game ended up being 14-12. That was fantastic, and that's why I got so many views for that. That was fun. That's like, well, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't just do Pirates games. And yeah, so I do thank the Diamondbacks for kind of opening that up. That was fun. And the Diamondbacks have been a part of some pretty fun games that I've called. Of course, again, that legendary comeback in Atlanta, that was really fun. Down 4-10 and ended up winning in the 9th. 4-10 in the 9th, the Diamondbacks able to come back. That was fun. Of course, again, I've called a lot of Giants games as well. I mean, again, I've called them actually the second most on the channel, 10 games for the Giants. So hopefully, again, you like the sound of that and you hit that subscribe button. I think with all your followers, you can have an ESPN picks. Oh, that would be a good idea. That'd be a really good idea, actually. Weigh my options there, Trisk. I'm weighing my options. Of course, football you see on the channel will be doing a lot of that. So hopefully, again, that sounds good to you. Where you hit that like and subscribe button. Again, thank you very much for even just clicking on this video. As, I don't know, feel like something special's brewing here. As Grichuk batting .242, OPS of .694, 3 home runs and 15 RBIs. Here is the pitch. That's right down the middle, strike 1. Giants record, I've been trying to keep that silent. They are 3-6 when I call a game. They are not good. Here's the 0-1. That's going to be chopped foul. Giants, unfortunately, I might get banned from calling Giants games. Sean is the Giants spokesperson on this channel, and he's actually banned me before from calling Giants games. So I will totally understand if it's like, yeah, no, probably not anymore. Here's the 0-2. That's going to be high for ball 1. Arizona is 4-4. 4-4 when I call. 1-2 count. Sorry, I had to check my glasses. Here's the pitch. That's going to be chopped foul. Here's the 1-2. Oh, it almost hits him. He has to get out of the way. His helmet fell off. So it's a 2-2 count. Two and two. I think Grichuk asked for time because, yeah, no, he definitely had to compose himself there. Seymour delivers. That's in the dirt. That gets away. Ball 3. So 3-2 count for Seymour, not Skinner. As he delivers, that's going to be chopped foul. Once again, 3-2 for Grichuk. 1 for 2 on the day for him. Diamondbacks leading 6-2 here in the bottom of the 6th. As here's the pitch. Grichuk hits this to left center. And that one is gone. Oh my goodness. The Diamondbacks have just, they're swinging the bat really well. 453 feet. But oh my goodness, that one. Oh my goodness. 7-2 is the score now, with the Diamondbacks kind of pulling away here in the bottom of the 6th. That'll bring up James McCann. He's batting .429, OPS of 1171. Of course, again, he's only had a few at-bats this year, 7. As Seymour delivers, that's going to be in there for a called strike. 0-1 count for James McCann. As Seymour delivers, that's going to be outside, ball 1. One on one counts. Seymour fires. That's going to be a swing and a miss. Strike 2. So 1-2 count. Seymour delivers. And McCann hits this to left. And that one is going, it's gone. Oh my goodness, the Diamondbacks are just destroying the baseball right now, as they are now up 8-2 over the Giants. Seymour might be done, as he is just not pitching that great. Man, oh man. All right, that's going to bring up Alec Thomas. He's batting .247, OPS of 655, 4 home runs and 22 RBIs. Here's the pitch. Chopper to Seymour. Throws to first, gets him by his step for round number 1. So Seymour's still in, but I figure I guess it doesn't matter at this point. It's 8-2. Might as well just not destroy the bullpen. That's going to bring up Geraldo Perdomo. He's batting .263, OPS of 773, 9 home runs and 59 RBIs. He is 1 for 3 RBI single in the 3rd. As Seymour delivers, that's low for ball 1. 1-0 count. Seymour delivers. That's going to be a ground ball. That's fair. Nice play. Oh, Smith can't handle it well. He had it, and then as soon as he tried to throw it, the ball fell out of his glove. I don't know if that's going to be an infield. Yep, that's going to be a single base hit there. Nice snag by Smith, but again, it just couldn't transfer the ball. And that'll bring up Ketel Marte. He's batting .298, OPS of 988, 17 home runs and 37 RBIs. Have you checked out a guy humbly? I don't know. Here's the pitch. That's going to be in there for a called strike. New guy talking. BBC, what are you talking? What's BBC trailer? Oh, I'm assuming baseball trade deadline. I don't know. He has 4 Pirates. I don't know. I haven't checked him out. No, I don't know who that is. 0-1 count. Seymour fires. Chopper to second. There's 1 and 2. A double play, but not before the Diamondbacks. 2 home runs have the Diamondbacks leading 8-2 as we head to the top of the 7th. Everyone hitting home runs except the guys I picked today. We need to be up by 3 touchdowns before I relaxed. Well, I don't think that'll happen. How did I drop the 3? Again, I have no idea how it works, Trisk. I have no idea. Again, if you like what you see, folks, definitely like and subscribe. Been doing this since opening day. It's been pretty fun. 68th game of the year. Tomorrow will be 69 and probably doing a doubleheader 70. If I'm able to get to 280 by the end of tonight's stream, I will guarantee that second game will be Giants-Diamondbacks. If not, well, I'll leave it to a coin flip and we'll see. We'll see what happens. But again, hopefully you like what you see, folks, and definitely hit that subscribe button. Let's see here. Looking at what's happening across Major League Baseball, the Blue Jays, they defeated the Yankees today 12-5. Marlins over the Twins 2-0. A's over the Rays 4-3. A's over the Angels. Angels over the Braves 4-0. Cubs over the Indians 5-2. Rangers over the Orioles 10-2. Boston and the Reds, they were suspended, so they'll be resuming play tomorrow. Astros currently leading the Rockies 6-4 in the top of the 9th. The Royals leading the Mariners 5-3 as they head to the bottom of the 6th. Dodgers leading the White Sox 6-1 as they head to the bottom of the 4th. And that is pretty much it. That is all of the games. Of course, tomorrow again I'll be starting off with Pirates Cardinals. And I don't want to hold you guys hostage, but if I am able to get to 280 tonight, I will guarantee coming back tonight or tomorrow night and doing Diamondbacks and Giants. How did Nick get to 100 points? I don't know. I don't even know. I don't know how all that works. As Gallen, he's out there for the 7th, as that's going to be in there for a called strike. Smith is batting .271, OPS of 747, 1 home run, and 8 RBIs. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a lineout. Oh, 1 count. Gallen delivers the 0-1. That's going to be in there for ball 1. Definitely caught the plate there, but the umpire did not agree. 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. That's going to be outside, ball 2. So 2-1 count. As Gallen sets and fires. That's going to be hit right to second. Marte with a great play for out number 1, a diving catch. That one was a rocket right to second. Just amazing. That's going to bring up Willy Adames. He's batting .212, OPS of 647, 10 home runs, and 37 RBIs. Here's the pitch. That's going to be outside, ball 1. I still have pack breaks we can do also. Oh, yeah, I got what you're saying. Yeah, I don't know if we'll do it before vacation. Might be doing that. Like if we're doing the football boxes, then we'll do that during football season. Here's the 1-0. That's going to be a swing and a miss, strike 1. Nick, what was the over-under on runs this game? Yeah, like I said, I wouldn't know. 1-1 count. Gallen delivers. Swing and a miss, strike 2. So 1-2 count. As Adames asks for time. Gallen delivers the 1-2. That's low for ball 2. So 2-2 count as Gallen fires the 2-2. That's going to be a tapper to second. Marte throws to first, gets him by a step for out number 2. I don't know, probably something typical like 8.5, 7.5 maybe. All right, that's going to bring up Daniel Johnson batting 179, OPS of 590, 1 home run and an RBI on the season for him. Only 28 at-bats as well. I was looking for a short, a pack of 2. Oh, a pack. Finally, number 1. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like I said, I don't know how that works. That's a swing and a miss. Strike 1 to Johnson. Diamondbacks leading 8-2 here in the top of the 7th. 2 outs. Gallen delivers pitch 99. That's in the dirt, ball 1. You're guessing 9.5. Really, 9.5? I feel like with the Giants, it would have balanced it out, personally. 1-1. Here is the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. It's obviously the Diamondbacks. They can put up runs like no one's business. Giants just, they struggle to put up runs. They rely on their pitching, and their pitching, Birdsong, he just got wrecked. He got wrecked. The reliever got wrecked, and yeah, seeing what the Diamondbacks are they can beat anybody. Here's the 1-2, swing and a miss. He struck him out. Down goes Johnson. So we head to the bottom of the 7th, where the Diamondbacks are still leading 8-2. Again, if you like what you see, folks, definitely like and subscribe if you haven't already. Been doing this since opening day. Of course, I do these teams quite a bit. Yeah, it's not the Pirates. Pirates they're the main team, and they will continue being the main team. But, again, I do bounce around Major League Baseball, so hopefully you like the sound of that and you hit that subscribe button. Of course, I'll be doing football, so hopefully you like football, and that's another reason to hit that subscribe button. Anthony, how's it going? Dr. Delay is my name, or at least my YouTube name for sure. But thank you for stopping by. Hopefully all is well with you. This one it's kind of turning into, it's not a blowout, but it's turning into one. Diamondbacks have scored 8 runs in the last 4 innings. Giants were leading 2-0 at the end of 2. Diamondbacks just trickling down the field, boys, as Hank Strand would say. And who's got the sauce? I have no idea what that even means. But I don't know. I don't know how to answer that because I have no idea. But that's okay. That is okay. Pavin Smith will be leading off for the Diamondbacks whenever we are returning. It was 8.5, 9 depending on the book. I gotcha. Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. Like 8.5 would be on the high end. I was thinking 7.5 because again, like the Giants. But 8.5 was kind of my guess. Yeah, I can't believe that tomorrow is July 2nd. This guy. It's a song. Oh, okay. I gotcha. All right, Pavin Smith is going to step up to the plate here. He's batting .257, OPS of 804. 8 home runs and 28 RBIs. I don't know if we have a new pitcher or not. I didn't quite see. Look, no new pitcher. Seymour is still out there, and he's kind of struggled. As Seymour delivers, that's going to be fouled back. Oh, 0-1 count to Pavin Smith. Seymour delivers the 0-1. That's outside, ball 1. 1-1 count. Bottom of the 7th, nobody on. Looks like the Diamondbacks are warming up somebody in the bullpen, Anthony Desclafani. I believe he was a long-time Red. So that's going to be fouled back by Smith, so 1-2. 1-2 count for Smith. As here's the pitch. That's outside. Ball 2. Trisk just can't believe that Pavin is a name. Seymour sets and delivers on the 2-2. That's a low for ball 3. So 3-2. I'll have to check the YouTube here in a second. That's going to be ground ball up the middle, and that's going to get through for a base hit. Pavin Smith with the leadoff single. Here in the bottom of the 7th. Looks like they're not done. That's going to bring up Eugenio Suarez. He's batting .255, OPS of .890, 26 home runs, and 69 RBIs. Desclafani. That doesn't sound too crazy. As Seymour sets and fires, that's going to be chopped foul. Oh, 1 count to Suarez. Runner on first, nobody out here in the bottom of the 7th. Seymour at 46 pitches. It's kind of been struggling. Here's the pitch. That's going to be chopped foul, so 0-2. Gallen hasn't been good this year, and our bullpen is sorry. I figure the Giants' bats have to wake up at some point. Well, it might not be this game. I didn't really look up what happened yesterday. Oh, Diamondbacks won 4-2. Look at that. All right, here's the 0-2. Ground ball to short. There's 1 and 2. A double play. So down goes Suarez, and I'll bring up Lourdes Gurriel. He's batting .252, OPS of .724, 12 home runs, 44 RBIs. There's Sauce Song. I'm still confused here. Somehow Nick is at 150. I'm stuck. I'm sorry, Trisk. I have no idea how it works. It literally just showed up today. I could not tell you. As Seymour delivers, that's going to be in there for a called strike. 0-1 count to Gurriel. As Seymour sets and fires, that's going to be low for ball 1. Again, 8-2 is your score here in the bottom of the 7th. Diamondbacks with a commanding lead. And barring a miracle, I don't think the lead will change. I don't think the Giants will be coming back. As here's the 1-1. That one's in the dirt. Did he go? That one was way out. Apparently did not go. Two and 1 count. Seymour delivers the 2-1. That's a swing and a miss. Strike 2. So 2-2 counts. 2 outs, bottom of the 7th. Seymour delivers. Ground ball to third. Flores throws to first for out number 3. Nothing doing there for the Diamondbacks for the first time in a while. As we head to the top of the 8th, your score: Diamondbacks 8, Giants 2. Here are your scores from around Major League Baseball. You saw Jumbo Shrimp for a minor league team. No, I don't. I do, but I don't. Not off the top of my head. All right, let's see what we got here. The Blue Jays defeated the Yankees 12-5. Pirates over the Cardinals 1-0. Called that one earlier. That was fun. Marlins over the Twins 2-0. A's over the Rays 4-3 in extras. Angels over the Braves 4-0. Cubs over the Indians 5-2. The Rangers, let's see, they defeated the Orioles 10-2, and the Astros over the Rockies 6-5. Looks like Ghost Rose finished his stream, or about to. Let's see here. The Royals over the Mariners in the top of the 7th, 5-3. Dodgers leading the White Sox 6-1, and of course Boston Red Sox and the Reds. Their game was suspended and will resume tomorrow. Biloxi, right? Biloxi Jumbo Shrimp. Am I wrong? I'm probably wrong. And once again, folks, if you like what you see, definitely like and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Every like and subscriber helps me out a lot. If we get to 280, I promise I'll come back and do Diamondbacks Giants. But again, I do you guys a lot anyway. But it's just more of an incentive to come back tomorrow. As looks like we're going to have Bailey up at the plate for the Giants. It's batting .194, OPS of .546, 1 home run and 21 RBIs. Rockies, have they hit 20 wins yet? I don't know. I don't think so. They're at 1965. Yeah, no. Go and refresh that. I don't know if that's going to update. 1966. Yeah, no, they're just. Yeah, Pirates 5 in a row. Not quite the hottest team in baseball. That belongs to the Marlins, but hey, they're looking pretty good. As here's the pitch. That's going to be in there for a called strike to Patrick Bailey. The Giants have 6 outs to score 6 runs. New pitcher for the Diamondbacks, and I'll go over his stats shortly. As here's the 0-1 bunt attempt. That's going to be a foul ball. Anthony Desclafani used to play for the Reds. I remember him. 6.14 ERA on the season. 1.36 WHIP. As Desclafani delivers, that's going to be fouled back. So 0-2. No outs here in the top of the 8th. Nobody on. Diamondbacks leading 8-2. Some votes coming in. Of course, this game is probably already decided by now. Diamondbacks leading in the polls 56% to 44 as that pitch is outside. Ball 1. 1-2 count. As here's the pitch. That's going to be chopped foul. Bailey trying to stay alive here. Trying to give, I know it sounds crazy, but, the Giants some hope here. It's not over. I've seen crazier things happen. And again, I called that, again, that Cubs-Diamondbacks game. That was 2-1 in the 7th, and it ended up being 14-12 final. That was fun. As here's the 1-2. That's going to be hit foul. I called the Diamondbacks comeback against the Braves in the bottom of the 9th or top of the 9th. They were down 4-10 in the 9th to the Braves, and then they ended up winning 11-10. That was probably the second best game I've called behind that Cubs and Diamondbacks game. 1-2. Desclafani delivers. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that is huge. As Trisk is yawning, he's ready to go to bed. So am I, to be honest with you. Anthony saying it's over. Well, after that one, yeah, it might be over. So down goes Bailey. So that's going to bring up Tyler Fitzgerald. He's batting .235, OPS of .624, 2 home runs and 12 RBIs. Here's the pitch. Chopper to third. Suarez throws to first. Nice play by Suarez for out number 2. That was really nifty there. All right, yeah, no, probably over, but it is what it is. That's going to bring up Mike Yastrzemski. He's batting .245, OPS of .723, 7 home runs and 27 RBIs. He's 1 for 3 tonight. Has a single in the first, and he stole a base. As here's the pitch. That's outside, ball 1. Again, 1-0 count here. 2 outs here in the top of the 8th. Nobody on. Diamondbacks up 8-2 over the Giants as Desclafani delivers. That is low for strike one. Yastrzemski kind of grimacing, not really liking the call there, and well, I don't really blame him. 1-1 count. Desclafani delivers. That's going to be low, ball two. That one was probably a little higher than the other pitch. That was just called a strike. Mike, that is Carl's grandson. Yes, in fact, I can scroll a little bit lower and you'll see that fun fact there. Here's the 2-1. Ground ball to second. Marte throws to first for out number 3. So we head to the bottom of the 8th, where the score is Diamondbacks 8, Giants 2. Again, hopefully you like what you see, folks, and definitely like and subscribe. Every like and subscriber helps out this channel a lot. I really do appreciate you guys for clicking on this video, for one, and two, hopefully I do sound pretty decent enough to where you like and subscribe. Been doing baseball games since opening day. There's a lot of Pirates games, but I do bounce around. Of course, Giants and Diamondbacks are featured a lot on this channel compared to other teams. Giants, this is the 10th game that they're featured. Diamondbacks, this is their 9th. And if I am able to get to 280 tonight, then I will come back and do Giants Diamondbacks tomorrow for another doubleheader featuring, of course, again, I'm doing Cardinals Pirates, but I don't really know what else I'm doing. But if I'm able to, again, to get that 280, just that one more subscriber, I'm coming back tomorrow night and I'll be doing Giants and Diamondbacks. I might do it anyway, even if I don't, but, you know, we'll see. And of course, if you're a football fan, feel free to subscribe as well. Be doing plenty of football. We're going to be all about football once football is here. Of course, we'll still be doing baseball, but a lot of football. You guys will actually be voting on games that I'll be doing. So, yeah, no, I mean, of course, I'll be doing Steelers, but that afternoon window, which I know these two teams have fan bases on the West Coast, you'll be playing at that afternoon window. You'll be able to vote your team in that for a game I call. The Titans, Broncos, 49ers, Seahawks, Lions, Packers, Texans, Rams. Yeah, no, those guys, you guys will make the call on a game I call. So you guys will be voting. And, of course, I'll put that poll up, of course, earlier that week. And right after that Steelers game, I'll be doing whatever you guys voted for. So hopefully that sounds good to where you hit that like and subscribe button. You should call it anyway. It's possible. It's possible. Again, I do these teams a lot, and I don't know. I mean, I don't want to sound like I'm a crybaby or nothing, but I'm actually a little disappointed in the statistics I'm seeing for tonight's performance. Usually, I'm doing so good with the NL West. Tonight is not looking good. As here's the pitch to McCarthy. That's going to be in there for a called strike. So I don't understand what happened. Maybe I put in some hashtags wrong. As Lucchesi is going to be the pitcher here. 0-1 record, 5.4 ERA. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a ground ball foul. Whip of a 1.6. So yeah, that's why I'm just like, I don't know what happened. Usually I do a lot better with NLS teams, and tonight was not the case. It is what it is, though. 0-2 count. Might be Lucchesi, actually. As here's the pitch. And he went. Dropped third strike. He throws to first for out number 1. So down goes McCarthy. That's going to bring up Grichuk. Randall Grichuk batting .248, OPS of .726, 4 home runs, and 16 RBIs. Jake the Cake McCarthy. Well, that's actually kind of funny. What the heck? Steelers looking good. Yeah, well, hey, we're off-season champs, but let's actually see some playoff wins. We'll see, though. Lucchesi delivers. That's going to be upstairs, ball 1. Steelers straight away their second best defensive player. Yeah, I'd agree with that. I agree with that. Lucchesi sets and fires on the 1-0. That's in the dirt, ball 2. Guess who's back? Rob. Rob, how's it going? I miss you. 2-0 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Two and one count here for Grichuk. Here's the pitch. That's going to be on the outside corner. Strike two. So 2-2 count for Grichuk. Lucchese sets and fires the 2-2. That's going to be fouled back. No, you're not Rob. Good. Trisk is raging on something I have no idea anything about. I don't know what to tell you, Trisk. I don't know anything about this little crown thing. 2-2 count. Nobody on. One out here in the bottom of the eighth. Here is the pitch. And did he go? He did. He struck him out. All right, that's going to bring up McCann. James McCann, he's 4 for 8 on the season. Batting .500, OPS of 1636. I believe he homered earlier this one. You were in a stream. Were you in a stream 3.5 hours, didn't get any XP. That's going to be upstairs ball one. Were you in the Jaguar stream? Just be honest. It's okay. It's okay. I understand. Jaguar's popular. He's really good at what he does. I totally understand, RFK. 1-0 count. Here's the pitch. That's going to be hit to right, and that's going to be foul. Ball boy is struggling to locate the ball there. Oh, ball old man, my bad. Looks like the Diamondbacks kind of copying the Giants here with the age of that ball boy. Shout out Tom. They zoomed in on his badge. 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. That's going to be outside, ball two. So 2-1 count. You've been stuck on 150 for 20. Like I said, I don't know. 2-1 count. Lucchese delivers the 2-1. Checked his swing. Upstairs, ball three. You're in JG9 for 30 minutes. There's lightning. Okay, I got you. Fair enough. I'm just saying, if you're listening to the same game, I'm literally a Pirates fan. Like, wow, that is tough. That would be tough. I'd probably cry. 3-1 count. 2 outs here in the bottom of the eighth. Diamondbacks up 8-2. Here's the pitch. That's going to be ball four. So it looks like McCann walks. That's going to bring up Alec Thomas. He's 0 for 3 tonight. Batting .246, OPS of 652, 4 home runs, and 22 RBIs. Lucchese. I think it's Lucchese. Here's the pitch. That's going to be in there for a called strike. 0-1 count to Thomas. As Lightning Juniors like Carl Juniors. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. That's going to be low for ball one. Oh, I see. 1-1 count. One man on here in the bottom of the eighth. Diamondbacks up 8-2 and possibly trying to add some more runs here. Here's the 1-1. That's going to be a ground ball up the middle and diving attempt by Fitzgerald, and he can't make the play. Johnson throws to third, and he is safe at third. This is, wow, just like that, a little grounder up the middle puts runners on second and third. It is Lucchese. Wow, I was wrong. Unbelievable. You hate to see it. That's going to bring up Perdomo. He's batting .265, OPS of 776, 9 home runs, and 59 RBIs. Yeah. How do you have to at them? at and then put their name. All right, here is Perdomo. Runners on second and third. Lucchese delivers. That's going to be on the outside, but it's called a strike anyway. Strike one. Perdomo is 2 for 4. As Lucchese sets and fires. Perdomo fouls this one back. So 0-2 count. Oh and 2 count. Runners on second and third. Bottom of the 8th. 2 outs. Diamondbacks leading 8-2 over the Giants. Diamondbacks with runners in scoring position, so potentially adding to this lead. As Lucchese delivers the 0-2. Oh, that's high. Almost hit him. Ball one. Perdomo kind of staring at Lucchese there. Didn't seem to like that. One and 2 count. Lucchese delivers the 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. So he strands the runners there, but, well, it's going to take a tall task in the top of the 9th as the Diamondbacks lead 8-2. The Giants, of course, needing 6 runs or more to keep this one going. Again, if you like what you see, folks, like and subscribe. Really do appreciate you guys for choosing me, letting me call this game for you guys. I know there's plenty of other options. So hopefully this sounds good enough to where you like and subscribe. Been doing baseball games since opening day. Yes, I've been here the whole time, believe it or not. And I know I'm not popular, but hey, maybe with your help I could be slightly more popular. You know, maybe, probably not. But it's okay. Again, I'm kind of here. I'm just going to be here. A lot of Pirates games, of course, but I do bounce around. Let's see, the Giants. This is the 10th game I've done for the Giants, and the Diamondbacks. This is the 9th game I've done for the Diamondbacks. So I do bounce around. I do feature you guys on the channel. So hopefully that sounds good. This is my 68th game of the year. Tomorrow will be 69. Let's see here, and I will be doing my 70th game. I'm not sure though. Again, if I get to 280, it'll guarantee I come back to tomorrow night for Giants Diamondbacks game 3. But still stuck at 279. It is what it is. I still might come back and do Diamondbacks Giants anyway, to be honest with you, but we'll see. Again, it is what it is. As looks like we're going to have Matos pinch hitting for Ramos to lead off the top of the 9th. Luis Matos batting 167, OPS of 572, 4 home runs and 7 RBIs. But again, if you like what you see, folks, definitely hit that like and subscribe button. Of course, I'll be doing plenty of football. So if you like football, college football, NFL, it doesn't matter. I'll be here doing it. And there we go. As Desclafani is going to be out there for the 9th inning with a huge cushion. As he delivers, that's going to be upstairs, ball 1 as we get the top of the 9th started. 1-0 count for Matos. Here's the pitch. That's going to be on the outside corner, strike 1. Over under how many batters in the top of the 9th? I say 4+. I'm going to go with I'm going to go right at the line, 4. Here's the 1-1. That's going to be outside, ball 2. Two and 1. Desclafani delivers. That's going to be hit to left. And that one is going to drop at the wall. And it actually hops over at the wall for a ground rule double. Looks like Trisk may be correct. Barring immediately a double. Well, it'd be pretty hard to double him up at second. Or 3 strikeouts in a row. That's going to bring up Rafael Devers. Batting .262, OPS of .870, 17 home runs, and 63 RBIs. Here's the pitch. Devers hits this to left, and that is going to go foul. Who's on first? What? Actually, I don't know if that's how it is. I don't know. I've actually never seen that. 0-1 count. Desclafani looking back at Matos as he delivers. That's going to be, once again, fouled back. So 0-2 count to Devers. Desclafani sets and fires. That's going to be upstairs, ball one. One and two count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Down goes Devers as his Giants' struggles continue. Just hasn't been able to perform well since joining the Giants. And that's going to bring up Wilmer Flores, batting .245, OPS of .708, 11 home runs, and 55 RBIs. Runner on second, one out here in the top of the ninth. Here's the pitch taken all the way is Flores, as that is in there for a called strike. Devers, it's Devers. 0-1 count, I couldn't tell you, RFK. As Desclafani delivers, ground ball, foul. Yeah, it was a quick game, wasn't it? Only 2 hours right now. 2 hours and 14 minutes. I'm kind of thankful for it because I called the game earlier. I got to, of course, work out this voice doing double headers for football season. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. That is way outside, ball one. So 1-2 count for Flores. Runner on second. Diamondbacks leading 8-2 over the Giants as Desclafani sets and delivers. Checked his swing, and that's going to be caught by Smith. Yeah, he made contact on the check swing there. A little pop-up. It's the rally caps don't seem to be working for the Giants. And that will bring up Dominic Smith, maybe. I don't know. They're taking their time. I don't know. Maybe Smith is getting a pinch hitter here. I don't know. No, it is Dominic Smith. Dominic Smith coming to the plate. Possible final out here. Batting .267, OPS of .735, 1 home run, and 8 RBIs for Dominic Smith. Runner on second. Wolmer's, yeah, that's funny. I don't know. I can actually check for you after that. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a ground ball to second. Oh, what a play by Marte. Throws to first. Gets him by a step, and that is your ball game. The Diamondbacks win 8-2 over the Giants. The Diamondbacks climb back ahead. No, it is not. Doesn't start with a T. Diamondbacks will be 43-42, whereas the Giants fall to 45-41. Diamondbacks move to 5-4 when I call games, whereas the Giants unfortunately fall to 3-7. I might be banned from calling Giants games in the near future from my Giants subscribers, but yeah, we'll see. Again, thank you very much for the kind words, guys. You guys have been fantastic. Again, if you like what you see, folks, like and subscribe. If I get to 280 tonight, I'll be coming back and doing Giants and Diamondbacks, but I think it's going to end up being at 279, so it is what it is. But again, I'm guaranteeing Cardinals Pirates tomorrow. If I get to 280 again, I'll come back and do this one again tomorrow night. If not, I don't know. I will pick a random game. We'll see. You guys all have a great night. Thank you for your time. Hopefully, again, you liked what you see. Definitely like and subscribe. Nick, you have a great night. Congrats on the win. And you guys all have a good night. Again, you be careful. Y'all take care. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.